Looking for stories that are fresh and new? Dark fantasy, humor, space exploration, time travel, cyberpunk, alternate history, and more. They're in the L. Ron Hubbard Presents Writers of the Future anthology from 24 award-winning authors and illustrators, plus art and writing tips and bonus stories. L. Ron Hubbard Presents Writers of the Future. Buy your copy at galaxypress.com, Amazon, or wherever books are sold.
Looking for something new in dark fantasy, humor, space exploration, time travel, alternative history? They're in the L. Ron Hubbard Presents Writers of the Future anthology. Get the 10-volume box set with 159 stories and full-color illustrations plus 34 articles with writings and art tips. Get the UPRN discount, $125 for the entire box set. That's a $60 savings for that beautiful box set. L. Ron Hubbard Presents Writers of the Future. Go to uprntalkradio.com, click on the link, and place your order.
Hey, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Tuesday night edition of Into the Night with Sean Kelly. How is everybody doing tonight? I'm doing pretty good. A lot of good things happened tonight and today, and it was cool. I just felt good, Seriously, I did. But I have to tell you that I am on UPRN Talk Radio 105.3 Mississippi, 107.7 New Orleans. And I want to thank Carnation for sponsoring the show tonight. So how was everybody's week? Good. Mine was great. And I don't know, I'm a happy camper today. But I got a great show tonight with you. My guest tonight, I've known for 61 years of my life. Okay. And he did do some paranormal investigating with me, but he's like usually on the line. He's like seriously a total skeptic on things like this, and so I thought I'd bring him on, have a treat for everybody who listening to the show tonight. I mean, it's going to be fun. And without further ado, I'm bringing my brother, Patrick Kelly. Good evening, Patrick.
Hello.
I'm
waving to you people on radio. I'm waving.
What else are you doing so the people on the radio can hear you?
Well, first off, I'd like to give a couple shout outs,
Okay.
to a really best buddy of mine. It's her birthday today, Tricia, and the guys I hang out with and the guys I work with. Anyway, let's get started with what isn't paranormal.
Okay. Hi, Virginia. Good to see you. How are you doing, Virginia? Good to see you.
Hi, Virginia.
Good to see you. Hey, River. Good to see you. Good to see you, River. Good to see you. So, Patrick, give us a little background about yourself.
Well, I'm a Leo. I'm 59 years old, single. I like long walks on the beach. That's about it. I'm a Leo dragon, who's very shy.
Oh, wow, that's right. You're into the dragon magic. Can you explain a little bit of that for me, please?
The dragons all, huh?
and for my people who are in the chat room and out there in Radio Land and all over the world.
Well, I believe in the dragons. I believe that there is 5 different dragons.
Mm-hmm.
You have earth, wind, water, and fire dragons. And then you have the chaos dragon. The chaos dragon is basically if you want to start over. If you had enough of your life and you just want to start over, you call upon the chaos dragon. The bad side about it is everything you've done up to that point is forgotten.
Mm-hmm.
You have to start all over. All your friends, your family, well, not your family, your friends, everything that you've done in the past is gone.
Wow, that's kind of deep, because I know that you did practice a lot of dragon magic, but I wasn't really sure. Oh, River Rose, my buddy, says Leos are never shy.
Oh, yes, we are. Oh, goddamn, no. Come on. Look at me. You can't see me, but I'm shy. I'm hiding behind a mask.
River can see you.
Oh, hi, River. See, I'm shy.
Virginia can too. That's true about Leos. My brother is never shy. But what I want to get to the topic that we had, wanted to bring up. Now, of all the podcasts that I have seen, all the paranormal podcasts, all the Bigfoot podcast, and all the other ones out there, you never hear about the skeptic part of an investigation, or the skeptics who really kind of don't believe that there is paranormal out there, that there is no UFOs, no aliens, and stuff like that. Care to share your thoughts?
Oh, you mean like Bigfoot, Sasquatch, Abominable Snowman? They do not exist.
Why not? Why not?
They just became fantasy. If you hear all the, like, hey, hi, how are you doing? But if you listen to Chewbacca from Star Wars, boom, same thing. That's where they got it from. He's Chewbacca. And all of a sudden, if you ever hear hounds at night, it sounds like somebody's walking through the woods. Big deal. You can, I think years ago, wasn't there somebody who found footprints?
Yes.
And were they real?
From what I understand, there were some people that claimed they were real, but there was also people also thought that they were artificially made by humans. And River says, hi, nice to meet you.
Huh, I know it is. It's always nice to meet me.
Okay, so I don't know. It just seems like people don't want to talk about skepticism in the paranormal field. And even though you've been on some investigations with me, you seem to be on the thin line about believing and not believing.
Well, I'm in the gray area.
Okay.
I do believe, but then I do believe that there are some things that can be explained. Again, I'm being totally serious. I do not believe in Bigfoot or Yeti. I do not believe that. I do not believe in UFOs. I do believe that they're,
Why is that?
I do believe that there's other living beings in the solar system. They might be looking at us. I don't know. But they should have made their presence known by now and try to help this world out. What else I don't believe, when you go to a house and you hear a creak, I mean, that could be, the house is settling.
Mm-hmm.
You're settling into the foundation. So yes, there's going to be noises. So yes, there's going to be cold spots in the house. So yes, there's going to be, noises that when the wind's out, that's going to come through the house howling. That's, there's still some, I just don't like the people who claim, hey, I got pushed. Or somebody touched my hair. Nobody touched your hair. You don't have any. Shut up and go on.
Virginia says, are you sure you're related? Yeah, we're related.
See, the reason why I'm on here is he needed people. He needed his stats jacked up. So the younger sibling has to come on and boost his ratings.
Yep, that's what he hears for. Plus, he's my brother, and I enjoy having him on my show. I've had him on my
And
show
plus, I had
before.
to take the trash out. So,
But, I don't know. So, whenever you went on investigations with me in PPS, were there a lot of times that you were saying, "Oh, you're so full of crap, you didn't"? What?
only to you at the end of the sessions, because I do not like bringing people out in front of them. I don't like calling people out. Well, yeah, I do a lot, but they were your people, and I would tell you at the end on what I felt and what everybody else was doing. So that's the way I did it. I didn't cut down anybody in front of them or anything like that. I always go behind people's back. You know, that's the best way to do it.
Mhm.
Joking.
He's just sometimes you don't know if my brother's joking or if he's being serious. I don't know, dude. I mean, it just seems like they're like, especially when I started the group back in 2006. You know, there was, hey, Tommy Miller, Patrick, look,
Hi, Tommy. That's
yeah,
my
we've
buddy
been.
Tommy.
Tommy's a good dude, man.
He's my
Um,
hero.
he's your hero. And he's laughing now. But no, but when you went on the investigations with us, um, I know you did it to support me, but were there times like I don't really want to deal with this crap because I have something else to do? Hey, Cindy Simpson, good to see you.
Was that a question?
Yeah, yeah.
That you didn't want to deal with it?
No, you. I'm talking about you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was pathetic. Some of the places were pathetic. But like you, like I'm your brother and I'm here to support you in any endeavor that you would want to do, except skydiving, that you're on your own, bro. But I did it to, so basically what I was there is to protect you.
Hmm.
Because when you go into a house, you don't know who or what is in there. Somebody might be hiding in a closet. Somebody might be in the basement or something like that. My job was to protect you and walk through the house in the beginning, checking places, checking rooms and stuff like that, only to make sure that nobody was in the house to hurt you or your crew.
Yep. Yeah, you were you. Everybody, Patrick was my security when we went on investigation. But I know you would seem to get bored. I mean, I
Oh,
see you.
literally, I would get bored. If we had phone back then, I would be playing Tetris, but we didn't.
But no, yeah, because there were times that we went on investigations, and you'd be just like, "Why am I here? Why am
Yeah,
I here?" And
that's why
um,
I ended up talking to the people.
yeah, I tell you what, my brother's good at talking, man. He's got the gift of gab. I will tell you that. But what actually, like, kind of got you into paranormal investigation, or like, what made you become a big skeptic about it?
Well, that's a good question. I became a skeptic because a lot of been watching all the TV shows, whatever his name is, the really famous guy.
Zach
Um,
Baggins.
yeah, and all those stupid ass TV shows. Come on now, you hear a door slam, you're supposed to investigate it instead of running down the damn hallway. Like, hey, like 4 times they had to take that over and do that. There is no, other than your program, there was no legit paranormal group out there. And people out there, wherever you're talking at, my brother was the first person in Pittsburgh to have a group. People tried to backstab him in the back and try to start their own group. And they failed because they did not have what my brother had. A lot of people left. A lot of people tried to start their own group because my brother gave them the chance and my brother offered to help them.
Thank you for
Period.
that. Thank you for that. So, would you go on a Bigfoot investigation with me?
Hell no. No, you know what? Yes, I would.
Virginia
Because,
says, really? Wow, Virginia said that. It's
yeah,
true.
because, well, ask me why would I go on that?
Why would you go on that Bigfoot
Well, I'm glad you asked
investigation?
that. I like the woods. I would just like to take a walk around, you know,
Hmm.
and maybe beat on a lung or, get a tree limb and just start pounding on it, or just, like just to go out for a walk in the woods. Not necessarily Bigfoot because they don't exist.
Ooh, ooh, okay. But I think they do. Virginia's laughing. But you know what? There's a lot of my friends out there, and there's a lot of people that listen to my show that tell me that Bigfoot does exist. You
Well, they're delusional.
know. Hi, Robin. Good to see you, hon. Hey, see, Virginia's saying you're hilarious. They're delusional. My
Yeah.
friends, you call my friends delusional? What the hell, dude?
Hey, come on now. Like what the hell? Again, Chewbacca did that whole damn thing. You want to see Bigfoot? Just go watch Star Wars or Star Trek. Star Wars, that was it. And looking for Chewbacca. There's your Bigfoot.
Okay, Patrick, Cindy, Patrick, do you think paranormal events happen?
Good question. Yes and no. I do believe in karma. Do I believe, like, can she give an example? Like, it's a broad spectrum.
Okay, well, what she's trying to say is that you're in a room and all of a sudden you see
It gets
some,
cold.
yeah, cold and stuff like that.
Um, do I believe that there? Yeah, I do believe, but there has to be something scientific about it. I mean, are you in a room and it is, enclosed? Is there you by the outside where wind can come in? Are you in a solitary room? Are you in the middle of the house? So the various about it. Yes, if there's something a very cold spot in a room, then I'll have to agree that there is something there. But what it is, and another thing I don't like is when people call them out. If you're there to go, hey, come and get me. Why are you here? No, don't say that. You're stupid. Just leave.
Don't say stuff like that, man. You gotta calm it down a little bit.
All right, I'm calm.
I have a lot of friends. River OG Skywatch says Bigfoot aliens or off-road avatar. Robin says, I think Patrick would not have liked being at my house with you, which is true because Robin's house was extremely, extremely haunted. And my friend River Rose says, let's get this party started. Being a sentient psychometry ability since I was 4 years old and near to death experiences, I could never be skeptic. Everything is relevant. Question for you, Patrick. What is your take on other realms, dimensions?
I believe they're there.
Okay. Do you think
There are infinite number of Patricks. There's infinite numbers of Sean. There's infinite number of Virginias. Each one is totally. Some of them are 5 seconds ahead of us. Some of them are 5 seconds behind us.
Okay, so what are you trying to say? Do you go through portals? Do you believe?
Do I believe in portals?
Do you know whenever for me, it's like, okay, when you die, you're on level 3. There's 7 levels, right?
Okay.
When you die, you're on level 3. And if you were bad when you were alive, you got down to level 2 or level 1. But if you were a decent person, you move up to level 4, level 5, level 6, level 7.
Okay, let me ask you this. Can you redeem yourself if you're dead?
What's that?
Can you redeem yourself if you're dead?
Of course you could, dude.
So how do you redeem yourself when you're dead?
Your spirit is your spirit that's inside your body. You actually, when you die, your spirit leaves, and then you are there in almost like human form because there are intelligent ghosts out there. Okay. And if I was one of those intelligent ghostesses, um, then yeah, I could redeem myself. My friend Elsa Dillon, she's from Australia. Good to see you, Elsa. Good to see you. She says, two Kellys, multi realms. Love this. And she goes, wow, huge topics, right? Great questions. So, yeah, I could redeem myself. Thank you for those.
As being a ghost, as being a
Mhm.
spirit, you're dead. You're gone. You're a
Mhm.
spirit right here in right now in Dormont.
Mhm.
You know, you're at third level, correct? Well, no,
Right.
we'll just say you're up above levels because you're a cool dude. And I'm not saying that people because he's my brother. I'm saying that.
Mhm.
But all your
Thank you.
listeners are probably on level 6 because they're pretty all awesome. I'm feeling the awesomeness
Yeah, I got the
from your
best.
crew,
I got the best audience in the world.
especially Tommy Miller.
Okay, but so in order for you, you die, you're at level 3, but you know what's going on. You know, you still have that intelligence with you, even though you're a spirit. OG Skywatch says reincarnation is supposedly for redemption slash perfection.
Okay,
What
let me ask him. Do you mind if I ask that
you can
person a
ask them a
question?
question. Yeah, sure.
Okay, let me. No disrespect, but how do you know when you come back? They're saying reincarnation. You do not know how many times you came back, correct?
I don't. Well, OG, if you heard that question,
Oh,
reincarnation, he is supposedly for redemption and perfection. I don't know about that, OG. You know, he says he didn't say that he believed in it. I'll say that's cool, OG. That's cool.
all right, we're good. We're good.
Um, Elsa Dillon says still at energy, right? Just different angles.
I
That's
like her
something.
answer.
So, what is your theory on reincarnating?
Who, me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you, dude. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Being reincarnated, I do believe that you're here for like infinite number of chances, but you don't remember your past life. You don't remember what you did to make sure that you redeem yourself in this reincarnation state.
Okay, so would you want to be reincarnated and come back? And if you wanted to, what would you be? What would you want to come back as?
Me.
But you can't be you because you're dead. You'd have to go into.
Go with someone else.
Uh,
To that is I don't know. I really don't know.
Makes you something to think
It
about.
makes you
You know
think.
what I
You
mean?
make you go, hmm.
Yeah, definitely. But you know what? Do I want to be reincarnated? I don't. I don't want to do it. I just want to be happy out in spirit world and stuff like that.
Now you know. You think you can redeem yourself in the spirit world?
Well, you could. Yeah, I told you I could. Yeah, definitely. But
Nice.
you can do whatever you want in the spirit world. You're a spirit. You can go wherever you want. You can do whatever you want. But yes, to me and a lot of my people out there believe that ghosts do exist. But I want to come back and say that there are people who don't think it. Elsa says, ooh, lucid dreaming 101. That's OG. Elsa Dillon says, makes it like looking up at the stars, opening worlds, opening the mind, be free. Thank you.
I agree with her.
I agree with her too. That's pretty cool. Thank you. Um, OG says that it's probably lucid dreaming 101. Oh, okay. River comes back and says, true about the reincarnation. Everything is lessons to develop our soul to higher levels. And some of us eventually get to remember some of it. We even have birthmarks or marks that we carry in our next lives. Yes, you can redeem yourself in the spirit realm. but you still need to learn the lessons. Oh wow, that's
And that is deep. I like that. I
I
like
like
that.
I like that too, River. Thank you very much for sharing that. I mean, I'm going to put it up here on the screen so everybody can read it. That was cool. There it is. But yeah, River, thank you for sharing that. Um, but my question to you, River, too, is: do you think that um, being in the spirit world, do you think that we could still learn the lessons or not? Best show comments, audience. Thank you all. We need this. Thank you for your nice comments, Elsa. Thank you for your
See,
nice
it's all
comments.
because of the younger sibling.
You're fun. Okay, many people who have had near-death experiences have said they experienced a life review. Well, that's some people, Virginia. I'll be honest with you. In 1983, I was taking a drug called Antabuse, and Antabuse like keeps you off, weans you off alcohol. And I was taking it for a year. Long story short, I drank a fifth of Jack Daniels on it, and I died. And when I died, I did not see the light. I did not see my life going here and there and all the things that I did. What I did see, Virginia, was dark and gray, a lot of negative stuff. Then I came through. That's for another show. Virginia says we get to see how affected people here in Earth. Yeah. But listen, everybody, you know the deal. It is that 1 hour and a half. At the half-hour mark, I'm going to take a minute and a half break, and then we'll be back. So if you have to go to the bathroom or get something to drink, smoke a cigarette, do what you got to do. I'll see you back in a minute and a half. Now just got to get to the commercials. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Looking for stories that are fresh and new? Dark fantasy, humor, space exploration, time travel, cyberpunk, alternate history, and more. They're in the L. Ron Hubbard Presents Writers of the Future anthology from 24 award-winning authors and illustrators, plus art and writing tips and bonus stories. L. Ron Hubbard Presents Writers of the Future. Buy your copy at galaxypress.com, Amazon, or wherever books are sold.
Looking for something new in dark fantasy, humor, space exploration, time travel, alternative history? They're in the L. Ron Hubbard Presents Writers of the Future anthology. Get the 10-volume box set with 159 stories and full-color illustrations plus 34 articles with writings and art tips. Get the UPR on discount, $125 for the entire box set. That's a $60 savings for that beautiful box set. L. Ron Hubbard Presents Writers of the Future. Go to uprntalkradio.com, click on the link, and place your order.
Hey, welcome back to the second part of the show, Into the Night with Sean Kelly, with my guest tonight, my brother, Patrick Kelly. And again, I want to thank our nation for sponsoring the show. I am on UPR and Talk Radio, 105.3 Mississippi, 107.7. Whoa, where'd you go, Pat? You all right? You there?
Yeah, I didn't touch anything.
Oh, wow. Big Brother's listening in. And 107.7 New Orleans. That's weird. There's some weird noise going on. But as we were on our break, Virginia said that that's her personal belief. We get to see how affected people here in the earth. Okay. Elsa says she got to do her farm chores. Catch you next time. Thank you. River says, I think it has to do with the one karma or depth of their souls. There are some who are truly demonic in nature. They are void of the ability to have compassion or empathy. A soul can learn without authentic love inside. So yes, we can read ourselves, but only with true authentic love. Wow, River, thank you. I totally agree with that. What do you think of that, Pat?
It's something to think about. Yes, I think it was pretty awesome.
About loving yourself?
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right.
Okay, so, but would you want, so if you had the opportunity to be reincarnated, would you redeem yourself? Pat,
Is that
you
to
hear me?
me?
Yeah, that's for you.
Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't quite hear the question.
Okay, my question is to you is, if you could redeem yourself, would you do it if you were dead as a spare?
Oh, yes. Definitely.
Would you
Definitely.
take, like River says, would you go out and learn the lessons, try to learn the lessons that we have?
Yes.
Okay. And how would you go by?
I
Well,
don't know how to go doing it. I don't know if it when like they say the river when we come to the bridge and cross it. That's what I'll know. But right off bat, I wouldn't know.
okay. But also, everybody, I want you to know that my brother is really big into um, gnomes, fairies, fays, stuff like
Well,
that.
see, yeah, trolls. I like trolls because there was at least 3 documentaries on trolls, and they hit the big screen. They hit the movie theaters. There was like a documentary on trolls, like they sing and they dance and everything like that.
But
And also the troll dolls I see when you go play bingo. They got them on their tables and stuff like that. And the troll heads, when you put them on top of your pencils and you go like that, and their hair comes out. See, that's the trolls that I believe in.
you don't believe in fairies. All the times that you built fairy gardens out in the
Oh no, the
backyard.
fairies are true. Fairies are pretty decent. A troll is actually considered a fairy.
Okay. OG Skywatch says that Norway is big on trolls.
Yes.
Virginia's LOL. But give me your thing about what you like the most about the fairies. Ooh.
They're good, they're bad. Sometimes they'd like to play games. They like to take your. There's house fairies. I forget the name of their called. The dude, this is up in Norway. They have a word for them. They're house fairies, and they pull practical jokes on you. Again, there's various types of fairies. From what I've done, is I left out a sweet cake and some honey. If you keep a camera out, you see a raccoon come up and in, and they're usually riding the raccoons, or they are the raccoons. So
I like what River had to say. River goes, "Wow, I once was told I have a Fey guardian angel by someone who is a shaman." And that's very possible. That's very
I believe
possible, River.
if you keep like sweet cakes on the outside, they'll watch your house if you ask them. The fairies are very well in protection. They believe in protection if you treat them nice. If you treat them with respect, just like the dragons, you treat them with respect, they'll be there for you anytime you need them.
Okay,
Except
so
for Bigfoot.
You're funny. Okay, but so say like you said that you want investigation would be the big just to try to find Bigfoot. Would you actually try to go look for the phase?
I would try to look for the fairy rings, fairies, either forced or forest creatures like dryads, various ones, sprites, imps, you know. And maybe on occasion, I'll break a twig and throw it somewhere and say, "Hey, look, somebody stepped on a twig. It looks like Bigfoot," and run away.
Okay. Okay. So Carrie, hi Carrie, good to see you.
Is that my buddy Carrie?
Yeah, it's Carrie. Carrie Fleming. She says,
Hi, Carrie.
I totally believe in fairies. Anytime there is a home for them, they will take it. I work on my fairy garden every year. That is
nice.
That's nice, Carrie. River Rose says I get fairy visitors no matter where I am in Florida or Tennessee. That's sweet. OG Skywatch says if you eat the right mushrooms, you can see them.
Yes. Yes, you can. Yes. But don't step in the ring.
Don't destroy the ring either. Virginia says happened once, never happened again.
They're there, Virginia. They're there. They're watching you.
That's what I think. Michael and hey, Michael, good to see you. Cindy Simpson says, "Do you believe in leprechauns are real?"
I'm sorry, what was that?
She wants to know, do you believe leprechauns are real?
Yes. I do believe the leprechauns are real. I believe there are good leprechauns, and then there's evil leprechauns. They also did a documentary on that and a couple movies on the evil one. Leprechaun, I think the name of the documentary was.
I'm glad you're listening in the background, Michael. Glad to hear that. I believe in leprechauns, Cindy. I believe in them. Carrie says leprechauns are fey.
Yes.
Those are big. Yeah, they are, Carrie, but I think they're a little taller. But in fact, everybody, I am.
Trolls are considered fairies.
What the hell's wrong? Does everybody hear that weird noise behind me? Does anybody hear that? If you do, please tell me. I can't figure it out. But no. Okay, thank you, Virginia. I don't know where it's coming from. Can you hear it now? Is it still going?
I can't hear it.
Oh, this is crazy. Yeah, voices. Oh my. Okay, I will tell you. Oh, son, you have feedback when you talk. Okay, I wonder why. Weird. Could be a spirit. What do you think, Virginia? I don't know. This is like, you have a voiceover? No, I don't. I don't have a voiceover. Sounds like the lady's voice. You know what? It wouldn't be the first time, that the spirit gets in here. It's to convince your brothers what Virginia. You're tracking them all. But is there anything else that you would like to share with the people? Oh, she said that's why. She's a very good psychic, Pat, and that's why, Virginia.
Oh, okay.
She wants to convince the skeptic. Okay, River says we have a spirit trying to communicate. Yes, I was thinking that. I know, Carrie, maybe because I have not seen you both in so long. Can you hear her, Patrick?
The Carrie?
No, the spirit ghost.
No, I can't hear her.
This is
okay. For you people who don't understand, I have a tattoo. I have a protection tattoo from evil and spirits. It's a King Solomon seal number 6. It is right here. So, and it's done in dragon's blood ink. We went through the whole ceremony. So that's why I can't hear or feel or anything like that. It's a King Solomon seal number 6. Protection from evil tattoo.
Can you explain what the King Solomon seal is?
I'm going to be honest with you. No, I can't. It'll be too long. And we only got about 5 minutes.
And but all I know is that this has been a very enjoyable show. Is there anybody out there that has a question for my brother? Please ask. But oh, I wish I knew how to pronounce that name. Nolan, my name is Rose, and I am here for the first time. Well, welcome, Saban Nolan. Thank you. And Cindy Simpson says, that's awesome, Patrick. River says, but what would take away? Oh, here's a question. But that would take away your spiritual intuition. Why would you want that, Patrick?
Personal reasons.
Personal reasons? Okay. Virginia says,
Okay, I'm going to say this before I leave. I do believe in spirits. I just don't believe in people who sometimes say they can see them and hear them and feel them. No, you're posers. My brother is legit, and I can feel like 2 or 3. I'm sorry, I can't see their names. Are legit. My brother is legit. There are other people that are not legit that pisses me off. Excuse me for saying that. I do believe in spirits. I do believe that they're around. The only thing I don't believe are people who claim that they see them, like all those shows on TV. No, you do not see them. You're an idiot. I can't express that enough. Yes, there are posers out there that try to work off other people, legit people like Virginia, I'm assuming, in your crew, who legit and who has worked their way. I just take people and I will call them out every single time that they are not legit. We went on investigations. The girl told me that she got pushed. No, you didn't get pushed. We had another girl who says every investigation we went on, somebody touched her hair. No, nobody touched her hair. Nobody wants to touch her hair. I just hate it when people make up and make fun of people like my brother in ways of like, well, when he first started out, everybody came out with like, well, I can sense good. There was only 25, 30 groups in Pittsburgh
not even
at one time, and they were all posed. They think they're, no, I'm sorry, we're done. My rant's over. Love you, everybody. And
you got 3 minutes, man. You got 3 minutes.
Huh?
You got about 3 minutes. There's a lot of comments for you. Carrie would like to know, do you still bake, and have you given in and gone on ghost hunts?
I stopped going on ghost hunts about 5 years ago. Yes, I still bake. It's called, I can't tell you what it is because that's advertising. But yes, I still bake. And I stopped baking because of COVID. I lost my bakery and everything. But starting in the next month, I'm starting back up.
And River says, I actually agree with you, Patrick. That's cool. River Rose is the coolest person in the world. She's cool, dude.
They're all cool. Every single person that listens to your show, far, wide, Ukraine, Japan, China, Russia, they are the coolest people around. Israel, wherever they are the coolest people because Patrick says so. And when Patrick says so, that is legit.
Cindy Simpson says, Patrick, well said. Absolutely the truth, 100%.
I know. It's me. When will people start listening to how great I am and believe in what I say? That's not the Leo in me because I'm shy. I'm actually a shy person.
Everybody, I got shovels if you want to buy. If you want some shovels so you can dig in. And so, I wish I knew how to pronounce your name, Saban. Her name is Rose, and she took photos of ghosts. That's cool. Friend me on Facebook, and we can talk some more about that. And Virginia says, yes, you have BS. She's laughing. It's true.
Love you, Carrie. I miss you.
Cindy Simpson says, I love your name. My son is Patrick. Patrick is like laughing. She says, "Shot." I got good people. Yeah, you get the heart. All right, my man. Is there anything last minute things you want to say before you get out of here?
No, you got the coolest people around. And since I was on, I think you generated probably another 100,000 people because that's what siblings do for people.
Yes, that's true. We love you too,
20
Jerry.
Miller, I'll see you soon.
And again, Patrick, thank you for being on it tonight. So
All right, good night,
I'm gonna
people.
put you in the green room and listen to the rest of the show. This
Okay.
spirit is really getting on my nerves. Wow, this is crazy. Okay, River, love you all too, guys. I'm really glad that you enjoyed the show. I did too. He's my brother. I love him to death, and I'll tell you what, he is a good person because he will go out of his way to help anybody and everybody that he can. Um, Everyone can still hear the voice. So maybe I'm going to have to do some type of exorcism on my computer, find out what's going on with it. If you guys can pick up any words that this lady spirit is saying, please tell me. I mean, that's like, I remember one time when we first started, me and Jenny, a long time ago. Um, the voice is gone for you, Carrie. Okay. But me and Jenny did a show, Chasing Prophecy show, and we actually got an EVP made up on it. The voice left. Okay, that happened for your brother. Okay, I see. Now, see, that's true because I haven't heard it yet. I haven't heard it. Yeah. But yeah, we did a show a long, long time ago, and we went to listen to it, and we could hear, the ghost said, and this is true. You can ask Jenny when you go watch her show. The ghost said, "Sean, you're going to hell." That's what the ghost said. It was a real EVP. It was crazy. If you do not believe me, go to Jenny's show, the show before me, Chasing Prophecy before, and then just ask her that question out there, and she'd be more than happy to tell you all about it. But it was a great show tonight. I'm glad to have my brother on. He does help me out a lot. And I'd like to know who that spirit is. But I'm doing okay. He brings me up. He makes me smile. Sometimes I just want to bring his neck. You know what I mean? But he's a good dude, man. He's a really good dude. So yesterday, what I was doing, I was looking on YouTube, and I saw it was from the History Channel, I do believe, and it was about people, archaeologists. Thank you, Virginia. He is hilarious. But these archaeologists were over in Ireland, and they dug up these weird looking bones. You know, and come to find out that they were vampire bones over in Ireland. It was really, really interesting, and they just didn't find them in what the hell, in Ireland, but they also found them over in Serbia and in England too. What was crazy about those skeletons, though, the ones that they found in Ireland, was that they had these big stones inside their mouth. When they dug these skeletons up, there was a stone they could never figure out what it was all about. And they did horrific things to the people when they buried them, so they would not come back and walk the earth. It was a very, very interesting show that I saw, and I am like kind of like going to do. And this could be down the road because I really, really want to look at the information on, vampirism, vampire magic. I mean, it's really, really big. Oh, Cindy Simpson says, "Will Patrick be on the St. Patrick's Day show? If I can get him out of the bar, I will." Seriously, if I get him out of the bar, he'll be on the show. We'll have to ask him, but I'm sure he'll come on. Yeah, you know. So yeah, he'll be there. But I'm really looking into that, the vampire bones that they found in the cemeteries and the gravestone. And it just caught me going down a rabbit hole because I wanted to watch more. I wanted to watch more. Um, so I don't know. I'm excited about it. Okay, have a good night, Virginia. Thank you for stopping by. Carrie says, I have always said stories, fairy tales are all based on some sort of reality. Yeah, that's true. But you know what, guys? Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to draw the cards tonight. I'm going to draw the cards. I'm going to draw the animal totem cards. And since I got about 2 or 3 minutes, I'm going to give a little reading. You know, I'm going to pick 3 cards out of the animal medicine cards. And I'm going to pick your past, the now, and the future. Okay? And so please write these down. So at the end of the show, um, you can Google them, and maybe these animals are part of your path that you're walking on today. So the first card I pull is the whale. That's your past card. You see it? Yeah, the whale. Okay. The second card, what's happening to you right now, and is the frog. It's a frog. So you got the whale in the past, you got the frog in the now, and the future. And this is the first time we really picked up this card. I pulled this card is the porcupine. It's actually the porcupine, guys. I don't know, uh, but all I know is that it was a great show tonight. I'm glad everybody could stop in. It was a good group. I'm glad you enjoyed my brother. I'll probably have him on again sometime. Definitely for St. Patrick's Day, but like I said, I'm going to have to pull his butt out of the bar to do that. But that's okay. Everybody, thank you for joining and watching the show. Again, I'm on UPRN Talk Radio, 105.3 Mississippi, 107.7 New Orleans. And I am on Sunday nights and Tuesday nights from 8:05 to 9:05. And on that note, parents, please, if you can, go to your children and give them a hug and tell them that you love them. Okay? And children, please go to your parents. Give them a hug and tell them that you love them. And if you don't have no parents, and if you have no children, find somebody to give them a hug and tell them that you love them. Because those 3 words, I love you, go a long way. And on that note, have a good night, and we'll see you Sunday. Good night, everybody.